they got it back on the phone.
That's great.
Yeah, so it doesn't mean everybody's bad, but for them it's like, you know, sometimes they realize sometimes it's easier to beat people phones and get rewards than try to sell them because, you know, at the time it's an iPhone 4. Right now, iPhone 4 is like a piece of junk. You know? So, yeah.
Any art culture you like to share? Or art experience, like habits, or yeah, you have been to so many cities and countries.
Art culture?
Yeah, art like habits, you know, that we are not aware of, like strange.
So far, I wouldn't say it's anything strange. Maybe because I'm too acceptable for everything. I have no idea. like
Eating habits or food or
yeah, for example, like
art.
yeah, for example, like everybody know the toilet situation, right? Like in here, people sit, and in Asia, people squat.
Yeah.
And a lot of places, like people squat and everything, and you just kind of you have to get used to that, right? And then some places, like I would say, the most horrible places for toilet for me is probably like Cambodia, India, and Malaysia. They are like pretty horrible. And then instead of customized, like say for example, food. In India, people don't really eat with like knife and fork, right? They use hand. And of course, you have to be right hand. You with left hand. But they know you are foreigner. They'll give you knife and fork anyway. So it's I never really have a major like cultural shock and so much problem whatsoever.
Then the cheapest, the most cheapest food you find where?
Sri Lanka. Oh my God, it was so cheap. It was like I got a 4-course meal with like maybe 6 different like curries and rice and everything. The portion was like this much. $1 Canadian.
Oh.
I was like, man, that's so cheap.
Cheaper than China?
What? What?
Cheaper than China.
Yeah, it was so cheap. I think my spending in Sri Lanka was like $10 a day. It was so cheap.
Including accommodation?
Yeah. Because my accommodation at the time, and like I said, I met this girl in the hostel in the first city I went. So we kind of joined up and realized in the tourism in Sri Lanka is set for group travelers. So they don't really have like hostel everywhere, so they have guest houses. So we try to find guest houses like $10 a night or $15 a night, and both of us share. And then I met this girl, met another girl on the bus. She's on her own, and she's also kind of like, she's looking Asian. I was like, where you from? And she's like, oh, I'm from Taiwan. I said, hey, I'm from Taiwan too. And then so I said, you from here by yourself? And she said, yeah. So we kind of like 3 of us joined in. And then so we just kind of like share the cost that way. And the temple there, that's why I say sometimes the world is messed up because we went to this UNESCO World Heritage Site. There's 2 ways for you to go in. It's like you can officially buy a ticket, which is like cost quite a bit of money, or you can use a tuk-tuk, and then they get you in back door for half a price. Plus they drive you around. So, but then because considering the fact that all of us are on a budget and then we don't want to pay a lot, and I say, okay, we just pay this tuk-tuk, and then you just drive us from the back door to get in to see the site. Then you see the site for half the price, and then possibly somebody drive you around. Right, so, but with the Sri Lanka, I didn't really book anything. I got out of the bus, and I usually look up the places where I might be interested in booking, but I didn't book. I asked the tuk-tuk to drive me in, even though I know they will take a commission, but it's fine. It is fine. Yeah, the commission is not big enough. And for us, I realized if I'm only spending $5 a day on accommodation, that's super cheap. And then my meal, each meal is like $1 or $2. Like too cheap. That's too cheap. So, and some places that you go, it's like sometimes I just take those money that the spending room, I move it forward to another country. So I, like say for example in Thailand, I would just blow out. I would just go, okay, I'm gonna go do this Muay Thai camp for two months. Each month, the training costs almost $300 a month, right? And then the accommodation is $400. So it's like $700 right there plus food. So Thailand ended up to me, it's not that cheap. But because there were so many different options, you can do things that I end up doing, and then I end up spending a little more money. But then the room is from the money I didn't spend in Sri Lanka, right? So I just kind of like move it forward. So I thought I'm gonna finish my trip within a year, and I was like, damn, I still have this much money left over. I'm gonna keep going. So yeah. So
And where do you find those good cooking classes to attend?
Usually you can look online, or you can just ask hostel where you stay, stuff like that, right? So I think with the one in Sri Lanka, I actually saw somebody write a comment on like Lonely Planet, like they have forums and stuff like that. So you can actually look it up, and then with TripAdvisor, I cross-reference a lot of TripAdvisor, Booking, and Hostel World, and stuff like that, just to see what kind of stuff to see around here and stuff like that. It's only just ask local people. Yeah.
What did you think of Cambodia compared to Thailand?
Oh, Cambodia is super run down. It's like super run down, but Angkor Wat is beautiful. I would say Angkor Wat is beautiful. Cambodia, I didn't visit on my around the world trip. It was actually the trip like before I started my around the world trip. So I got sick pretty bad in Cambodia. Yeah, so, and then their food is one of the food that I don't understand what kind of stuff is supposed to call their food. It's just all kind of mix of different things. You know? Like, what's this? Like, you know? Yeah.
What part of Thailand do you like most?
I actually like the north. I like Chiang Mai area. Like where temperature is mild, like the smaller city, and then it was like so much cheaper. You can rent a bungalow, which is like the straw and everything with bed inside, $3 a night. $3 a night. And then it was like, and it has like a shared bathroom, but the bathroom is so clean. Thailand has like one of the cleanest bathroom in the entire South America. It was so clean, and then the service there is wonderful. I think there's why people like to go to Thailand, because it provides kind of like, you know, like this kind of standard what people are looking for. Obviously, you still can't drink the water, and they go to the street, like the air still kind of sucks, but I mean, it's okay. I mean, it makes there, right? So, and then, anybody else for the question?
Yeah, so you mentioned a budget of $15 a night. Does that cover for private rooms?
Yeah. So some places say they do have private room for $15 a night.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Huh.
If they have private room for $15 a night, I take it.
Yeah.
Like in Peru, I think I went to Arequipa, and then my room was $15 a night. And I went in, it was like 3 beds inside. And I was like, if there's 3 beds inside, I mean, the hostel must be like, pure bed, it must be like $6 a night or something like that. Yeah. And then, any more question?
Was your personality like this? I'm a friend of her, but I'm so curious now. Before you did this travel, after this travel.
Oh, I think I changed a lot. Like for me to speak in front of people like this is impossible. I was more like a nerd. I'm more like introvert a little bit. And then so I was like, you know, kind of shy. So I think after the trip, you kind of like you're forced to like, you have to talk to people. You have to like challenge yourself to do things, right?
Yeah. What industry is this that you're doing? What industry is this? What you're doing right now? What business industry?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm doing multiple things.
I'm
doing freelancing website. I'm doing stock trading at the same time, and then I'm also like I'm also studying like rental property management courses and stuff like that. So I'm doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. So this over here, what you're doing is more like what's the name of this industry? Like the presentation that you're doing.
Oh, this one is about like how I did my 18-month travel, consecutively. So I didn't stop, right? I didn't go home. I just stopped. I just continued my travel around the world.
And did a way to make money.
I didn't try to my trip. I didn't intend to make any money.
No.
I was trying to save money first.
You're trying to save.
Yeah. Because I feel like I tried to take on freelance work when I was traveling, and it was not very enjoyable, and it was like the internet connection sometimes really shit. So sometimes, and then the clients here, it's like if you don't respond right away, they kind of like get pissed off.
Yeah. So they like more like freelance or.
Pardon?
So there's more like that freelance industry or like.
For what I did before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, before no, I was a full-time web designer, but then I also take freelance work as a web designer as well. Freelance web design.
Freelance web design.
Yeah. So I did both. So I do a full-time job and also freelance.
So tonight you're just showing about your experiences with the trips that you.
Yeah. That I did, that I quit my job and just kind of like, I just like fuck it, I'm just gonna go travel.
So this is more like your traveling story that you're presenting
Yeah,
over here.
yeah. So if you want to look for something like how to make money on the road and something that you have to ask Kendrick, because you would have people telling you how to, like
How to do that.
yeah, how to do that and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm in that too.
Yeah.
Do you
yeah.
think you would ever do that? Travel and work?
I think I would, but I like to stay in one place longer. Like I would maybe like
Rent a place or something?
yeah, like what Archie did. It's like you just work a couple months and then travel,
Right.
work a couple months and travel. Because sometimes you want to travel and then you work at the same time. It's like it's difficult to focus, right? So it's like, and then like right now, my strategy is to find out what is the best way to make money until I die, not till like now. Okay, it has to be sustainable income for the future. Doesn't matter if it's passive income, or doesn't matter, like you have to think a way, a strategy that you know this career is for you. That's what you want. In the future, it can last until you die. Doesn't it, like I know my web design, but my skill is gonna get decayed after years, and younger people always have like a newer idea and stuff like that. I don't want to be the person who's doing production anymore. I want to be the person who's hiring people for production. Right? Because it's like I'm older. I don't have that energy and time. I'm old. I don't want to be like doing that. But my way is like try to work efficiently, right? So the less I work, the more benefit, the more reward I get. That's what I aim for. So I don't want to spend too much time. People like to work 12 hours or 14 hours. It's like I don't know why you want to do that. But it's a waste of life. It's like. If you find a job that you have to work overtime like this, every day, like say for example, you're not going towards traveling and stuff like that, but if you work 14 hours a day, 12 hours a day, and then you're still not making enough money to pay for your own house or own income and stuff like that, maybe you should change a job, or maybe just do something else, or like find another way to make money. Yeah, or just move. I mean, Vancouver is kind of expensive, but if you can move to Chile, it's cheaper, just saying. So you don't be so stuck. Sometimes it's like, you can't be stubborn. Sometimes you can't be stubborn. This thing doesn't work. It's okay, then start something else later. It's like, your life is very, very long. I noticed that it's like, it takes a long time to get something going. It's not something, like right now I'm doing trading, it's very difficult because I lose money all the time and gain money all the time. It's not very consistent yet. But right now over the year, I already learned, okay, and now I know the market right now is probably not gonna go up and the commodity is gonna go up. This is what I see right now and stuff like that. So I started to see where the money goes. I put my money there, right? But at the end, it's a long term that I know in the future. I know what I learn right now can last me when I'm old. When I'm 70 years old, 80 years old, I will still have that financial cushion that I don't have to worry about anything else, right?
Any new adventure?
So far I haven't, because right now my house I live in Burnaby. We are going through some sort of renovation phase at the moment. So we try to fix it up and try to sell to people from China for $3 million, something like that.
Cross your fingers.
Did you learn any language?
Yeah, Spanish is one of the biggest language. Another language I learned. It's not fluent, but I can get around South America no problem, right? So because if you go to Colombia and stuff like that, there's nobody speak English. And some places you go, you just kind of have to figure out like how to get what you want in, at least know the numbers, how to say the greeting or something like that. Yeah.
So Spanish schools you went to for
The Spanish school, I actually took 6 months in Toronto. I was living in Toronto at the time, but I found like it doesn't work. It's just easier when you go to the country that nobody speaks a word of English. I took a school in Cusco.
how's that?
It's very good. It's very good. Like first of all, you have to force yourself to speak it, right? And then second of all, you learn it so much faster. I learned 2 weeks just in Spanish, and then that's it. I didn't have to go I could have done more, but then the thing is like for me the language for me was to get me around. It's not necessary I have to be able to write an essay